everyone, and welcome to our channel. Today, we're going to be reading Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. And the first story we're going to read is one of my husband and I's favorite stories from the book, called The Big Toe. In this story, a child finds a big toe, and creepiness ensues.
A boy was digging at the edge of his garden when he saw a big toe. He tried to pick it up, but it was stuck to something, so he gave it a good hard jerk, and it came off in his hand. Then he heard something groan and scamper away. The boy took the toe into the kitchen and showed it to his mother. "It looks nice and plump," she said. "I'll put it in the soup, and we'll have it for supper." That night, his father carved the toe into 3 pieces, and they each ate a piece. Then they did the dishes, and when it got dark, they went to bed. The boy fell asleep almost at once, but in the middle of the night, a sound awakened him. It was something out in the street. It was a voice, and it was calling to him. "Where is my toe?" it groaned. When the boy heard that, he got very scared, but he thought, "It doesn't know where I'm at. It'll never find me." Then he heard the voice once more, only now it was closer. "Where is my toe?" it groaned. The boy pulled the blankets over his head and closed his eyes. "I'll go to sleep," he thought. "When I wake up, it'll be gone." But soon he heard the back door open, and again he heard the voice. "Where is my toe?" it groaned. Then the boy heard footsteps move through the kitchen into the dining hall, into the living room, into the front hall. Then slowly they climbed the stairs. Closer and closer they came. Soon they were in the upstairs hall. Now they were outside his door. "Where is my toe?" the voice groaned. His door opened. Shaking with fear, he listened as the footsteps slowly moved through the dark toward his bed. Then they stopped. "Where is my toe?" the voice groaned. "You got it!"
Okay guys, so we just read The Big Toe from Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, and I think both of us had these books when we were kids.
Yeah, I am.
And we were just talking about it one day and we realized that we both used to love these books when we were younger. So we decided to get them.
Well, we went and found them I think we got them at Barnes & Noble's. Well, we tried to get them at Barnes & Noble's, and they had the books, but they were done completely different. They had, remember the cartoonish graphics?
Yeah.
Someone had redrawn on them because...
And that's, one of the best parts of this book, why it was so scary as a child. I remember these stories vividly because of these drawings.
Yeah, so we actually had to go on eBay or Amazon, I forget which one, and try and find the original print, which we did.
Yeah, and the drawings just add to the creepiness. The cover of the book, I remember being so scared of this. There's 3 of them. We have all 3 of them. Since it's getting close to Halloween and everything, we thought this would make a good video. Maybe some people could discover these books that didn't know about them.
We're probably going to do a couple more throughout the month.
Yeah, probably leading up until Halloween we'll do some more. This one is a little bit shaky. It's kind of not great because we haven't got the setup and everything figured out for it. And
the story is pretty ridiculous. I mean, let's face it. We can all agree that if you find a toe sticking out of the ground, it's pretty abnormal, and it's even weirder to just rip it off.
Yeah, and then the mom is oh,
let's put it in the soup.
A random toe that you found in the ground,
yeah,
eat it.
There's just some bad parenting too. The parents don't lock the back door at night, and the kid wakes up and hears the monster, and he hears it from far away, and he doesn't go lock that damn door. I mean, the monster literally just waltzed into the back door.
Yeah, and the parents don't get up and check on him or anything.
And my last problem with it is that the monster scurries away. I mean, if its toe is sticking out of the ground, that means essentially he's buried in the ground upside down. So where did he scurry off to? How did he scurry off?
Yeah, I've actually never thought about that before. That makes no sense.
Can't do scurrying if you're buried.
And so if he scurried away, does that mean he was buried laying down and just his foot was buried and the kid ripped his toe off and then he...
Oh, maybe he was on his back, when you get buried at the beach, Maybe.
Yeah.
But he still couldn't scurry.
And the kid would have seen him.
Plus, he found a toe that was still connected to a body, and it was just okay for him to just rip it off. That's one strong kid. He just ripped that toe right off with his bare hands.
Yeah, it's a pretty weird story. All the stories in these books are kind of weird, but they're definitely creepy.
I remember some of them, being genuinely creepy. Or maybe just a kid has the pictures that make it seem creepy.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I remember the one about the scarecrow.
Yeah, that's from the second book, I think.
Yeah, and it scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, there's one image I want to show real quick.
So if you guys haven't heard of these books or have never read them, this story is just one small piece, but like check them out because there's plenty of creepy stories, and they're like the perfect stories to tell to other people, like if you're like sitting around a campfire or something. And it even says in the book, like this story actually has an alternate ending, but both endings, they have in parentheses, it'll say like pause for a moment and then jump and scare the person you're telling the story to. So it's like, this book is literally set up for like teenagers or like young kids to basically...
There's some that are even like comedic, because there's different sections in the books.
Yeah.
Like, the last section is comedic horror stories.
Yeah, they have different sections stuff, and they give you hints on like how to tell a scary story. So that's one thing I remember being really cool about it. Like, it would tell you like what part to like jump out in, or like, you know, how to...
Of course, I can't find this picture.
What picture?
This one.
Oh, I remember this picture too. Oh my god, it used to scare the hell out of me. How freaking creepy is that? Like, oh, I remember that picture, and I remember thinking, is that the one about the graveyard? The girl in the graveyard or something?
I don't remember.
I don't know, but I remember that one too. It was really creepy.
Yeah.
These images used to... I don't know why my parents bought us this book. But yeah, so we just wanted to share these with you guys, and there will be more coming. So if you enjoyed this video, stick around and check them out.
Even if you didn't like it, go ahead and troll the comment section, because that helps us out anyways.
Right. Dislikes still count for views.
Yeah.
We're good with that. So if you did enjoy the video and you'd like to see the next one, just hit subscribe, leave us a comment.
Smash that like button.
Leave us a comment, let us know what you think, you know, all that good stuff.